torture, kidnapping, war crimes. These are just some of the charges brought against a Syrian who was in France on a student visa. He went by the name of Majdi Nahmeh in France. Back in Syria, he was Islam Alawish. No ordinary student. He is said to have once been Jaish al-Islam's press secretary. Previously lauded as freedom fighters, the hardline Islamist group in fact carried out a reign of terror in the eastern Ghouta suburb of Damascus. In his LinkedIn profile, he describes himself as being specialised in security and terrorism affairs with a focus on Syria. He boasts of an impressive academic background with bachelor's degrees from not one but 2 universities, including in Hungary. And when it comes to experience, he mentions being the CEO of the Syrian News Monitoring Network. No trace of the allegations of torture or forced enlistment of children. Erasing his history seems apt, given that Jaish al-Islam ceased to exist back in 2018. As the battle for eastern Ghouta played out, the French government said it was concerned about a grave violation of human rights, and it called for a ceasefire. Now, while it acknowledged the presence of jihadists, it also accused President Assad of using the ongoing conflict as a fig leaf to wipe out any opposition.
The Syrian regime and its allies are brandishing the fight against jihadist fighters, the need for which no one is disputing, as justification of an offensive aimed at entirely different goals. Its real intentions are indeed to annihilate any and all opposition and break the morale of civilians by indiscriminately massacring them.
Following that offensive in eastern Ghouta by the Syrian army, Jaish al-Islam was toppled. Last year, a complaint was filed to the courts in France, and Jaish al-Islam and its senior members are now wanted as war criminals.
The complaint filed in June 2019 was built on over 3 years of documentation of the crimes perpetrated by Jaish al-Islam, summary executions, kidnappings, and the systematic use of torture. The group targeted people suspected of complicity with the regime, but also ordinary civilians accused of not applying the Sharia imposed by the group rigorously enough.
The International Federation for Human Rights says the arrest of Majdi Nahmeh in Marseille paves the way for the first investigation of the rebel group's crimes. Others may be hoping that arrests such as this will help shed more light on crimes committed by opposition forces during the Syrian conflict, giving a fuller picture of what really happened on the ground. Charlotte Dubinsky, RT, Paris.